All right. Since we are live, let's check it out. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Much love to the chat. Those of y'all that's in the building early. Smash the like button as you come on in. I say smash the like button as you come on in. We're going to talk a little boxing in the AM. Share the video and spread the word to the ends of the earth. 78 Sports TV is live, you dig. All right. Let's scroll up and see what we got in the building. Insane Talk, what's happening with it? King Strick, Code 67 Sports TV is in the building. Jalen Hudson, Tamir Ali, Mark Hairston, my brother Joe Townsend coming through standing on LDBC business, you dig? We got Joseph Brown is in the building. Real Spit in the building. We got Slip the Jab, Kevin Hill, Red in the building. We got G. McCall, Sheriff Deputy Mac, my brother in the building. Rat Pack Tings in here. Yes, sir. We got Iron Waffles in the building. One second. Okay, let's see here. We got my brother Stormy B Man, the Sensei is in the building. Iron Waffles. We got Outsell, Vincent Williams, Shogun 76, Brian Johnson, the one and only. We got Lions Time Baby. We got Young World. My brother Sheldon, LDBC or Nothing Reloaded in the building. 619 Cali Factor Day Go. G Code Wooly. My brother Ram in the building. Welcome down, Ram. Craig L. Hamza S. Will Sinclair. What's happening with it, homie? Let me see here. He said, today a good day. Got your notification. That's what's happening. King Vonnie in the building. Kevin Hill. Bush Baby Boxing. Dane Watson. JT. We got Jason Lee. Let me see here. David Jackson. African Thor is in the building. Hannibal. Del Reeve. Don Otter. Anthony Bolton is in the building. Leon Womack. Hotep Shalom. What's that? Pedal. I think that says pedal. I'm not sure what that says there. D-Man Jr., what it do? Salute to Dre the Boxer. What's happening with it? Carter Face Stiller. What's happening? Salute to everybody that's in the building. Smash that like button, y'all. Smash the like button. Get the likes all the way up, ladies and gents. The lights all the way up. So Leon Whispers, Isaiah W. What's up, Sniper? Andrew Gray, what's happening? Get the likes up, share the video on all your social media. Hold on 1 second here, y'all. 1 second here. Go to my YouTube real quick. Give me a second here. All right, here we go. So anyway, yeah, my apologies for yesterday live stream. When I was live yesterday, it was doing some weirdo stuff, man. Like the StreamYard kept disconnecting from YouTube, and StreamYard wasn't showing me my super chats. So when I tried to read them and I went up, I don't know what happened, man. started wilding out on me. So I think that what happened is YouTube is doing some funny style stuff with StreamYard, and they, YouTube wants you to use their app. They don't like you using these other applications that connect to YouTube. They want you to use their app. Well, if you want people to use your app, and it'd be much easier to use YouTube app, but y'all got to have some type of situation where we can add in these features. Like I can put stuff on the screen. I can send a link out to different people and stuff like that. That's what y'all got to do. You know what I'm saying? Sheriff Deputy Mac, brother say 78. I think I got 2 chicken heads, real money making nurses coming to the meet and greet since they in Arizona. Oh, okay. Yeah, tell them to come on through. Tell them to come on through, especially if they some money makers. Tell them to come on through. We can save our money from going to the strip club. What the hell, my brother, Buck City, what it do? What it do in the building? Yes, sir. Let's go and talk about it, man. So the boy Gervonta Tank Davis has reportedly retired from the sport of boxing. Now, ain't no telling if this stuff is true or not. You know what I'm saying? This is not a report coming from a reliable source, in my opinion. In my opinion, this is coming from a guy in Rick Glacier who says a lot of things is not true. But, Tank fan. The reason why I'm reporting on it because Tank fans love to report what Rick Glacier says when he hating on Devin Haney or somebody else. When Rick Glacier is reporting that Devin Haney versus this guy that Regis Prograis fight only did less than 50,000 pay-per-views and all that kind of stuff. People love to report that, you know what I'm saying? So Rick Glacier is claiming that Gervonta Tank Davis, what's up, Acondo? Gervonta Tank Davis has reportedly retired from boxing because he's upset and he's frustrated with the direction that boxing is going into. And I would like to know what direction is he talking about, because he ain't fought nobody. What, like, you mean like the direction of you ain't gonna be able to duck people no more? You mean the direction where you claim that you a money man and you fight for the money and you want all this money, and then when they offer you the money to fight the guys, now you're frustrated? I don't understand. What's happening? You mean you don't like the direction of you can't lie to the fans no more about having a 7-fight deal where you're going to be making all this crazy money? What's up, beautiful brown sugar Tate in the building? What frustration would that be? I would love for Tank to come out and do an interview and sit down and talk to somebody about what his frustrations are. You know what I'm saying? With the sport of boxing, because to my knowledge, boxing hasn't done you wrong at all. To my knowledge, from what I've seen, Tank has been doing pretty good. He'd made plenty of money, and he ain't had to fight nobody to get the money. You got plenty of fans. You get plenty of praise, unnecessary praise, and unworthy praise. I don't know what you could be frustrated with. You know what I'm saying? With the sport of boxing. I know what you could do though. You could take all the frustration that you're feeling, all that anger that you're feeling towards the business of boxing or whatever is happening in boxing. Why don't you take that anger out on your next opponent? Why don't you take it out on Lamont Roach? You know what I'm saying? Why don't you take all your anger out on Lamont Roach, and then let's see how that work out for you. You know what I'm saying? You know, the same way when you get mad at the broad, and you go upside her head, do that to Lamont Roach. All the energy, just pretend like Lamont Roach is a broad. That's all you gotta do. Pretend like Lamont Roach is a chick named Keisha, light-skinned Keisha, right? Let's just pretend like Lamont Roach's name is light-skinned Keisha, and then you go upside his head like he was the broad. That's all you got to do. If you got it in you. But I don't think you got it in you. Because I think you're a mark and I think you're a coward. I think you a sucker. You know what I'm saying? I think you've been babied and pampered your whole life. And soon as stuff is finna get real for you, now you ready to quit. That's what cowards do. You know what I'm saying? Now all of a sudden, when they come to you and they tell you, hey, Turkey out shaking the game now. He got this mega bag for you. All, for years you've been pretending like you getting this crazy bag. Now they really got it for you. Now they really got 25, 30 million for you. You know what I'm saying? They got it for you. And but to get it, you gotta fight somebody. And you scared. You're scared to lose. So the scam is up. Al Heyman no longer runs the PBC. He hasn't run the PBC in years. So he's not in good health right now. So they can't pay you. It's a lot of debt going up, floating around in the PBC and stuff like that. So they can't pay you. So the only way you can continue to box and make some money is for you to fight a sideshow in Jake Paul, or for you to go mess with Big Turk now and get paid to fight some of these other guys. Now, if you are the knockout artist that you say you are, and you are as good as you say you are, you'll have no trouble going over and fighting any of these guys. Fighting Shakur Stevenson. That's why I don't understand. Like Shakur is not a big puncher. He's a good defensive fighter, but he's not a big puncher. I don't know why Tank wouldn't want to fight him, especially if you got a guy like Turkey who's willing to pay you buku dollars to do so. You know what I'm saying? What's happening with BVO? I don't know if I'm gonna drop the link today. I might. I gotta take my baby to work in a little while, so I don't know if I'm gonna drop the link. I might. But if Turkey gonna pay you all the money that you desire to fight, all you gotta do is fight somebody good, and you saying no, sound like some coward stuff to me. And I don't even know why I'm even talking about Shakur Stevenson. Lamont Roach, you still got a Roach infestation. You know what I'm saying? You tried to pull up Lamont Roach, the old play. He went to the old playbook. He tried to go to the old playbook and pull somebody up from a smaller weight class, and the boy came up in there and beat you up. And the whole world know you got beat up. Now you scared to go back in there because they ruled it a draw. Now you're scared to go back in there with him. And Lamont Roach said you wasn't going to fight him. He said you was scared to fight him. And what happened? Little Tank fans came over here, boy, every day. They came over here. No, he's scared. The fight going to happen August 16th. Just watch. The fight going to happen. Like, bro, what's wrong with y'all? That's a month from now. What's wrong? Why y'all delusional? And now I realize it. Tank fans are literally delusional. They are. Like, they will not accept reality when it's in their face. You know what I'm saying? They can't. Somebody can slap them in the face with a penis and they're going to swear it was a sock. Man, that was a sock, man. No, it wasn't. Man, no, you stop lying, bro. That was, man, no, he didn't. He did not slap me with a penis, man. It was a sock. I'm telling you, it was a sock, bro. It's ridiculous. So, at this point, if the boy gonna retire, let him retire. You know what I'm saying? Let him retire. I ain't worried about it. I'm not gonna check for Tank. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be checking for him. Not gonna be checking for him. This is the end of Tank Davis, and when he retires, the only thing that's gonna happen then is like all his fans is going, if he retires, because I don't think he's gonna stay retired. I think he's just gonna take a break and see if the coast clear in boxing. See if another lane open up for him to get money and duck people, he gonna be back in boxing. You know what I'm saying? But what he need to do is go get some therapy, like he said he wants some therapy and all that stuff. Because I think I suspect he's bipolar. I can't prove that, but I suspect he is. You know what I'm saying? And I only say that because of the weird stuff he does, like posting stuff on Twitter and then taking it down, like, you know, saying he hates Floyd and then he loved Floyd again, like all that kind of weird stuff, the mixed emotions. You know what I'm saying? that's not healthy. I think he might be bipolar, bro. You know what I mean? Coming up, I'm gonna go pick up my baby. Then get there, I don't want these kids. Whack. You know what I'm saying? Hit it with a 2-piece and a biscuit. You know what I'm saying? Nah, bro. Now you don't want to box no more. You tired. You frustrated. You don't like the direction boxing going. Okay, cool. Explain it to us. What direction is boxing going in? What's up, Sister Shaba? What it do? What direction is boxing going in? Because all I see boxing doing is going in the direction where it's going to be hard for people to duck. Yeah, I don't like what Dana White and them doing with the Ali Act. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I think that's some sucker behavior. You know what I'm saying? For them to be trying to take away something that's meant to protect fighters and trying to force fighters to do what you want them to do. But that's Dana White. He coming into boxing with the slave master mentality, and boxers fought for a long time to not allow this to happen. But if Dana White and Turkey are able to pull this off with the Ali Act, then any fighter that signs up to fight when you're not under the Ali Act, whose fault is that? That's your fault. Protest it, and it'll go away. All you gotta do is protest it. All you gotta do is say, I'm not fighting under Dana White's promotional company. I'm not fighting under TKO promotion, whatever it's going to be called. That's all you gotta do. But you're gonna have fighters that sign up to fight under it and then complain that they got done wrong. I'm not accepting it. If you sign up to fight under something where you're not protected under the Ali Act, I'm not gonna feel sorry for you. Just like I don't feel sorry for no 304. They go messing with you know what I'm saying? Like okay, Diddy finna get out. Hopefully the brother get out, right? But we know Diddy. We know when it come to he'll put hands on a chick and he a dope fiend. We know that. So any chick that go run into Diddy because he got money and you want to go hang out with him right now, then all of a sudden a year from now, I don't want to hear nothing about he got high and he punched me in the lip. I don't want to hear that. That's what you get. That's what you get. You go over there and messing with them, just like I stopped. Listen, I stopped feeling sorry for people. Oh, I take my daughter. I took her by R. Kelly house so he can teach her some singing lessons because he was gonna help her with her career. And now she ain't answering the phone, and that's what you get. We knew R. Kelly was on some wilding when he married Aaliyah when she was 15. We seen him on tape going to town on some booty. Bent the woman over and gave her a hysterectomy from the back with his mouth. You understand me? We seen how R. Kelly get down. Y'all knew it. Y'all didn't care. Anybody drop their kids off at Neverland for the weekend because they want to have some rides and all that, then fine. Fine. I don't feel sorry. Don't come with no accusation. I don't want to hear nothing. So I don't want to hear nothing from any of these guys that signed up to Dana White's TKO promotion about them getting treated like a slave or nothing because you signed up for it. Never Die World in the super chat with that 10-piece. Thank you, good sir. Appreciate the support. He says Floyd built this man up by moving carefully. He gets some fame and starts talking reckless. Now he's running out the back door like a side chick when the main chick come home. Get him out of here. Hey, I hear that. Get him out of here. Pack him up. What's up, my brother Showtime in the building? I seen Drew Titan come through here. Yeah, but yeah, so it's a mess right now. It's a mess going on. So if Tank does, I suspect he'll be back if he does retire. Cause remember, this is coming from Rick Glacier, so take that with a grain of salt. Rick Glacier don't be knowing what he's talking about most of the time. He just be he gets some information, but then he be spinning it and people only listen to Rick Glacier because he's a white man. To be honest with you, if Rick Glacier was black, wouldn't nobody listen to nothing he's saying. It's man, we got people out here that get more information than Rick Glacier constantly, but they don't get the same respect because Rick Glacier is a white man and he wears sunglasses. And for some reason, y'all think he the greatest thing since sliced bread. You know what I'm saying? Let's see here. Showtime says shout out to your boy Devin Haney fighting everybody. Yeah, Devin stepping up. He's stepping up. That's why I really don't for the life of me, bro. I don't know what's up with boxing fans, bro. I don't know why people ain't more excited and happy about the fight with Haney and Norman. Like that fight could go either way, bro. And it's a hold on one second, y'all. Excuse me. Yeah, I had to go on mute. Sneeze like a mug. But anyway, that's an exciting fight. The fight can go either way, and it's a two guys in the prime of their careers, young, black American, and it's a championship fight. But instead, people trying to tear the fight apart and picking and choosing. It's just what's up, Supreme Beast, Cadillac Red in the building. Yeah, people wilding. So like we should be appreciating that fight like that when you got a situation to where uh, um, you got a situation to where you got guys like Tank Davis and Canelo Alvarez who are supposed to be the faces of boxing. Okay, Canelo Alvarez and Tank are supposed to be the faces of boxing, and what Canelo doing? Now he did fight Bivol, but the one fight we all want to see Canelo fight, um, the one fight we all want to see him fight is with Benavidez, David Benavidez. Man, that I know that's gonna be a classic. I know it. It's impossible for it not to be. It's impossible for David Benavidez with his style to fight Canelo and then not be a classic. It's just impossible. I'm talking about a legendary nights boxing HBO time classic. That's what it's gonna be, right? TWR, what's happening, bro? He says, it's a potential generational rivalry at welterweight. Facts, bro. Devin Haney and Brian Norman could very well end up having 3 fights, bro. Who knows? I don't know. It could be they could be dancing partners for all we know. This could be they dancing each other dance partner. We don't know how that fight. What's gonna happen? On paper, you can say, okay, I'm picking Norman or I'm picking Haney, but in reality, when until they get in there, we don't know what's gonna happen, bro. We don't know what's gonna happen. I hope it's a great fight, though. I really do. I hope it's a great. I would love to see these brothers be able to make money with each other for a few more fights. I'd love to see. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see no robbery and no crazy stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But or no drug testing issues or nothing. But old school, um, classic matchup. Would love to see it. Hold on one second. Okay, my bad, y'all. I had just texting the brother about the meet and greet. All right, let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got here. I missed some super chats. My brother Todd French 600 is in the super chat with the 2-piece. Much love and much appreciation, fam. Says I don't believe he said he is known for capping. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. Oh boy, I don't believe nothing that Rick Glacier say. Unless Rick Glacier say, you know what I'm saying, he come out and say, hey, I got a confession, I'm a racist. I got a confession, I'm this. Okay, I believe that. I got a confession. I be getting up in the middle of the night, cooking a pack of hot dogs in the microwave and eat them on a regular slice of bread with ketchup, and I gobble them up before my wife wake up. I believe that. You know what I'm saying? I definitely believe that. Dark Star Bulldogs in the super chat with that 10-piece. Much love and much appreciation, family. Thank you. He says, we all knew he was gonna duck the rematch. He's a proven rough curd. He's a great talent, but he's missing the most important trait, heart. Yeah. You ain't told no lies there, brother. No lies detected, Dark Star Bulldogs. At all. Man, you crazy as hell, man. I can't put this on the screen though. Somebody gonna flag this one. And Ram said ketchup and barbecue chips. Yeah. Stephen L said I use regular bread on hot dogs and cheeseburgers. I use it too. I use regular bread all the time. I use regular bread for sandwiches, for burgers, and I'm gonna tell you something else. It's underrated, man. Regular bread with hot dogs is underrated. Regular bread with hamburgers is underrated. You know what I'm saying? Because the buns just, the buns just make it feel right. But regular bread, man, is all right, man. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Shout out to the brother Boxing Fan Times 4 in the super chat with that 2-piece. Appreciate the love. He says he waiting for the smoke to clear. That's exactly what he waiting on. He waiting on the smoke to clear. So he gonna do a fake retirement. How Floyd used to do them fake retirements. Then he gonna come back. He gonna hop back out. He said, yeah, Sheldon got toasted. I always toast my bread when I'm making if I use regular bread on burgers, I toast them jokers, man. Toast them, put some butter on them. You know what I mean? It's going down. Shower said, yeah, I do the same. Fish sandwiches, sloppy joes. Yes, indeed. Yeah, you got to use regular bread for sloppy joes. You can't use hamburger buns for sloppy joes unless you're using them giant sized hamburger buns. It ain't gonna work. Sloppy joes on them little hamburger buns, man. That bottom bun, it ain't enough space. It's gonna be falling all over the place. Now forget that. Dane Watson said that's a patty melt. Facts. Q Trucker in the super chat with that 5-piece. Much love and much appreciation, family. He says, at first I wasn't rocking with Dev, but this guy proved to me that he's willing to do anything everything I expect Fires to do. He says DHP got my support. Yes, indeed, brother. Yes, indeed. Showtime, my brother in that super chat with that 5-piece. Appreciate the support. Says Rick Glacier said he heard from several people, but we'll see. I said I hope he don't retire so I can see Shakur beat the brakes off of him. Think Shakur gonna get him, huh? Yeah, I don't know who gonna win that fight, man. Him or Shakur, but I'm leaning towards Shakur because Tank. I think Shakur got more heart. Shakur want to fight Tank. Tank don't want to fight Shakur, so I gotta lean towards Shakur in that fight. You know what I'm saying? Tank a scaredy cat. Yeah, Tank a scaredy cat, man. That's all that is. You know what I'm saying? He one of them dudes. You ever been locked up and you ever been locked up and you know how like if you depend on what time you come in, like a new dude might come in, right? And you know he's scared. He come in there with his blanket, and tissue, and all that stuff, right? And he's scared, and you know what I'm saying. He looking around, he hoping he sees somebody from his neighborhood that he know or something. Then he go to his cell, right? And he go in there, and he closes his cell door, right? And I think remind me of one of them dudes like that who, when the doors pop open in the morning, he don't come out. He don't come out for breakfast. He want to sit in there, and he's scared to go out and meet people. Scared. He's seen all the movies and stuff like that, so he think somebody gonna grab him and bend him over on the table and do something to him. Like, bro, man, come outside, man. Come on outside. Ain't nobody gonna do nothing to you, dude. Just a scaredy cat. But see, dudes like that always slap the mess out of a chick, though. That's what's crazy to me. Dudes like that can't stay in jail for 30 days without crying and begging to get out, but they'll slap the mess out of a chick, though. They'll put hands on the chick. I was locked up with this one dude, forgot his name. I ain't gonna say his name anyway, but yeah, he was a woman beater. You know what I'm saying? He could sing his behind off, too, man. He's been there singing at nighttime, you know what I'm saying, singing gospel music and all this stuff, right? But what's up with the NWA Kane Corso, my brother in the building with the 5-piece? Thank you, sir. Appreciate the love. You say salute 78, salute to you, good bro. Thanks for the support. But it was this dude who I was locked up with. Now he was cool, you know what I'm saying. I didn't know why he was locked up until later, but like he was cool and stuff, worrying about his case and all this old stuff and whatever. And one day we started talking about jobs we had and worked at and all that kind of stuff. So I was telling him a story about some little chick I was smashing at this nursing home or whatever. So then he was real intrigued, and he was like, nursing home? What nursing home? He said, I know a lot about the nursing home. So I named the nursing home, and he was like, oh, yeah? He said, okay. My girl used to work there. Right? This is when I found out he was a woman beater. So he said, yeah, you know a girl named Sharon? I said, I know 2 Sharons there. I know light-skinned Sharon. He said, yeah, that's her. I said, wait, no, light-skinned. She used to wear a lot of makeup all the time. I mean, super fine. He's like, yeah, that's my girl. So I still didn't believe him, right? Because this chick is like astronomical fine, right? And he looked like a Dusty, right? So I don't believe him. So he go in the room and he go get some pictures, and sure enough, that's it. I'm like, oh, okay. So now I'm thinking, this dude in here for beating her up, because this girl used to come to work all the time with black eyes, and then she had to wear a pound of makeup on her face to cover it up, right? So then he say, so this is what he do. This is how you know he a sucker. Dude straight, when I said, oh yeah, I know Sharon, I know her. Yeah, she worked on the 4th and the 3rd floor. Yeah, I remember her. So this dude hop on the phone immediately, call her. Yeah. The cat I'm locked up with, man. This dude talking about he know you. Yeah. I'm showing pictures. He talking about he know you. How he know you? Yeah. I'm like, hold up, bro. You making it seem like I said I smashed or something, bro. You already locked up. What you could, bro? Harassing a chick on the street for about because she know me, bro. Sit down somewhere, dude. These dudes, and this dude was just begging to get out. This dude had the nerve. Now I found out he was in there for a DV, right, for hitting on her. So now I hadn't even worked at that job in like a year and a half. So he was still whooping on her, I guess. So this dude in there begging to get out. Hey man, my bill only $2,500. Man, she won't come get me though. Man, that's crazy. You be thinking they got your back. She won't even come get me for $2,500, man. Come on, bro. I'm like, bro, if you whooping on her, like why would she come get you if you whooping on her, fam? So he like, man, hey man, you think this what made me almost hem him up. You know what I'm saying? I would really want to whoop him anyway, but you know, this one made me almost whoop him. He say, hey man, I see you be having like chicks coming up here, man, on your visits and stuff, man. Hey man, you think one of them look out for me, dog? Like look out for you for what? What you talking about? Man, my bill only $2,500, man. I'm trying to raise. I said, bro, if you don't get out of my face, bro, what you think you can pimp me or something? Man, if you don't get out of my face, your girl won't even do nothing for you. You want my girl my broad to send you some money, and them ain't chicks coming up here for me anyway. That's my wife and my mama and my sister. What you mean? I'm telling you, bro. When you locked up, man, one of the most worst thing, man, is when women come to see you, man. Dudes be so thirsty. Dudes used to be in my visit, right? Now I'm sitting down in my visit. Dudes are staring, just staring and staring. And then after the visit, hey man, who them? Hey, how long you been knowing them? Hey, who you like, bro? Shut up, man. What y'all dudes be doing on the streets? Y'all ain't got no girls, man. What's wrong with y'all? A bunch of idiots, man. But anyway, but them dudes like that, dudes who beat up on chicks, they can't never do no time, bro. Them dudes, they hate doing time, man. They be sitting, they can't sit still. They be trying, they be begging to get out every 5 seconds. Mm-hmm. Yeah, my bill was I had $100,000 bill, and in Wisconsin you can't pay 10% and get out like they do other places. Now you got to pay that. So I told my people, don't even struggle trying to get me out of here. Don't go taking no mortgages out, nothing. Just I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna sit right down up in here. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna sit right down up in here and focus on getting my mind right, my body right, getting spiritually correct, and I'll get out when I'm supposed to. You know what I mean? But yeah, I've been locked up with a whole bunch of woman beaters and stuff like that. Some of them was pastors. You know what I'm saying? And they know the good book like the back of their hand. Boy, they'll show backhanded chick too. They whooping on them chicks, man. What's up, Growing Soul? What it do, fam? Y'all smash the like button. Get them lights all the way up. So anyway, if Tank Davis does retire, right, and it looks like he may retire. I don't believe Rick Glacier, but he may be correct on this one because Tank has been acting funny style, and the man don't want to fight. He don't want to fight Lamont Roach, and even his fans don't want him to fight Lamont Roach. They terrified of him fighting Lamont Roach too. You know what I'm saying? You know, but but if he, like I say, if he does, then I mean his career, it hasn't been a Hall of Fame career at all. He will be remembered as one of the more exciting guys in boxing, I guess, a knockout artist. But he wasn't, he's not on the level of like a Mike Tyson excitement or something like that. But Mike Tyson had legendary excitement. But this Tank Davis is just a waste of talent to me. A waste of talent. This is like that. Tank is like the dude in your neighborhood or in your city that you knew who could rap. This dude could just phenomenal rapper, right? He has so many songs that he made in the studio with the homies, but he never took it serious. He never went out and did nothing with it. You know what I'm saying? Or that dude who could hoop. You know what I'm saying? But he couldn't discipline himself to get off of the weed or off of the dope or whatever the street life he was doing. And Tank is like that. He's a guy who was extremely talented, but just didn't have enough self belief. He didn't believe in himself enough to hold on a second. Let me see here. Okay, 1 second, y'all. I'll send this text. Um, he didn't believe in himself enough to, you know what I'm saying, to take on those risks and challenges. And I thought I'm disappointed in Tank, man, for real. I was never like the biggest Tank fan, but I did like Tank, and I thought he was exciting. I thought he had potential to uh, be great. You know what I'm saying? But he didn't believe in himself, man. and that a lot of that comes from childhood trauma and stuff like that, man. A lot of people be afraid of failure and stuff like that, man. So they're afraid to try and fail because they don't want to be made fun of and all that kind of stuff. It's just whatever, man. Stupid. Nino Brown Boxing in the super chat with the 5-piece. Thank you, good brother. He says the narrative going forward would be Tank pulled up a smaller guy and was mentally beat into retirement. Yeah, that's what they're gonna say. That's what they're gonna say. Ronald Divide, my brother in the super chat with that 5-piece. Good looking out, bro. He says Colin Mosley, Burger King French fries had me literally crying. He says, "Who do you want to see with Pac-Man fight next?" OG he says, and want you to. So what you think about Thurman versus Charlo? If Thurman fights Charlo, that's a great fight. It's a great fight. I don't know who wins. Maybe Charlo. I guess I would lean towards Charlo winning that fight, but I'm not sure. I would lean towards Charlo though, because he's bigger and he can box. Thurman is smaller and can box. I'm not sure who wins that fight. I think Thurman would have to put himself in harm's way to get on the inside a little bit with Charlo, and he probably get caught and iced, man. Probably get iced. One hit quitter. So I'm gonna lean towards Charlo in that fight. But Pac-Man, I want to see Pac-Man. I want to see Manny Pacquiao fight some exhibition fights if he's gonna keep fighting. You know what I'm saying? Fight some exhibition fight. I thought he beat Barrios, but they didn't give him the decision though. So at this point, you know, now they just building Barrios' resume up like he got a win over Pacquiao, and you know what I'm saying? Come on, fam. Mastermind, what's happening with it? Said Roach got Tank quitting because he knows he was going to give Tank his first loss. Tank, look, man, Tank is scared of Roach. He's scared of him. That's why I'm gonna tell you something. You want to know when I knew for sure Tank was scared of Roach? Y'all ain't gonna like this, but I'm gonna tell you. This one I knew for sure he was scared because you know, first sometimes he's like, okay, I know I've been knew Roach wasn't scared of Tank because how Roach was talking to him and how Roach fought him. Roach stood in the pocket with him. So I said, okay, Roach, he knows Tank. He grew up around Tank. He knows him. He sparred him before. He been in the gym. He's standing in the pocket with his power puncher, and that psychologically that messed with Tank. And he was talking to him in the fight. But I'm gonna tell you when I knew for sure Tank was scared of Roach. Tank did what most cowards do when they get into it. You ever got into it with somebody, and or you watch other people get into it, right? And the man you got a drama with is right in front of you, or an issue with is right. You talking to him on the phone, on the internet, whatever. And once you take the conversation from them to their family, then I already know you a scary cat type dude. Instead of Tank saying what he gonna do to Roach, he says online something about Roach's kids' school, like, oh, I know. I'll meet you at your son's school or something like what, bro? I was so heated when I heard that, bro. When I read that, I said, what is that? What that supposed to mean, bro? You ain't no gangster, bro. What is that supposed to mean? You a boxer. You knock people out with your hands. So what are you trying to say about this man's son's school? What is that? And then the worst part was for dudes to try to defend it online. Oh, well, man, they just talking. Oh, man, shut up, bro. Oh, man, hold on a second, y'all. Oh, man. Okay, hold on a second. Let me see here. Let me see here. I'll handle that later. But anyway, now I'm reading this text message. All right, but anyway, Yeah, you can't play with people's kids like that, man. When you start making threats, talking about meet you at your son's school, what does that mean? Why didn't you say meet me at the gym? Meet me at the whatever, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. Like you said son's school, you threatening. That's how I know Tank he's a mark, bro. He's a straight sucker, man. Like, first of all, you beat up chicks, and then on top of that, not only do you beat up chicks, now you threatening kids. Yeah, bro, you got some emotional instability there. You a broad. Now I can't even call you a broad. You something else. Something wrong with you, dog. And then people still like this dude. They go to bat for him and defend every little thing. Like, bro, get this dude up out of here, fam. The man threatening people, kids, bro. What did Roach say that would make you threaten his kids? He said you scared to fight him, and then you proving that you are scared to fight him. Yeah, Joe. Meet me at the press conference. Anything. What's up, Sister Cameron Fields? What's up, Stephen X? Yeah, talking about meet somebody at their kid's school, bro. Once you say some mess like that, bro, nah, bro. Nah, nah. That's only people who talk like that is cowards and internet trolls. Don't know real street dudes talk like that, because you know once you talk like that, all gloves are off. Once you say something about somebody's kids, or you even insinuate you threatening somebody's kids, now your kids ain't safe, your cousins ain't safe, your mama ain't safe, grandma ain't safe no more. You just took it to a whole weird level. The only people who talk like that is dope fiend internet trolls, because they don't have no sense of understanding of consequences, because they used to people not taking them serious. Oh man, don't worry about him. He in special ed. Oh, don't worry about him. He a dope fiend. You know what I'm saying? But if you say that to somebody who got means and access to make something happen, who know where your people at, now you didn't just endanger, you just endangered your family. I had a cousin like that. R.I.P. to him, but he used to do goofy stuff like that. He used to like threaten people, selling wolf tickets and stuff like that. But then, like, this is why I don't let people come by my house, bro. Right? For that kind of reason. When somebody come by my house, one of my family members or my guys or something, they come by my house. Hey man, I'm outside. What you went to? You know, and I come outside, and then you got somebody with you, bruh. Why you got somebody with? Who is this? Oh, this my girl, man. This my girl. Okay, cool, but don't be bringing her by my crib. Whoa, you tripping? No, bro, don't be bringing. I don't like people knowing where I'm at, because you know what I'm saying. I use a lot of alias addresses for stuff, right? It'd be addresses that I might own the property, or it might be like a chick, you know what I'm saying, or something like that who I mess with. It might be her crib, right, or a family member crib or something. But the thing is, I don't like people knowing where I be at, because you come over here with somebody, right, and we having a cookout or something, and we having a good time. Then you fall out with that person, and you didn't disrespected them in the worst type of way. They don't know how to get at you, so now they come into your people house, like my house, busting out windows or stealing stuff and all kind of goofy, man. I ain't got time for that, bro. Don't be bringing people around my house, man. Nah, don't be doing that, not without permission. Yeah, I remember this one hold on a second, yeah. 1 second. All right, here we go. uh Lonzo says he insinuating and all at war when he threatened man's kids. Absolutely. Yeah, you threaten somebody's kids, it's go time. It's go time at that point. It is go time at that point. Ain't no more play. We ain't got nothing else. Once you threaten somebody's kids, all gloves are off. But you know how they do. They'll threaten your kids. They'll say all this crazy stuff. And then the moment you take it to them with some funk, then they become snitches immediately. That's what always happens. They talk real crazy. They'll do this and that to your kids and all that. Then when you bring some funk their way, you know what I'm saying? And grandma's house get burned down or something. Now all of a sudden they snitching. The only person who could have did it is 78. He the only person cause see me and him had got into it. And then if anything happened to me, y'all, now they doing videos. If anything happened to me, y'all, 78 did it. That's what they do. Everybody who talk like that is a coward. So they gonna testify against you. They gonna snitch on you. They gonna do all that, but they gonna talk the most gangstified, crazy psychodrama type of stuff. But as soon as you pull up on them and some bad start happening, now all of a sudden they snitching and trying to report you. Will Sinclair said that's how I caught a charge. Yeah, that's how me too. Yep. A dude was running around the whole city talking about what he gonna do to me. And then when he seen me and it didn't go his way, it went my way, it went the other way. You know what I'm saying? Guess who came to court with a neck brace on? Every chance they got, him. Pointing his finger like a straight sucker. Pointing his finger, pointing at me. He did this and he did that. And he did this and he did that. So, okay, cool. That's what they do, though, bro. That's why I don't listen to none of these dudes. These dudes be talking crazy, especially on the internet, man. You can't take these dudes serious on the internet, man. These dudes be talking so crazy and tough on the internet because they're addicted to the likes. They're addicted to the attention they get. But if somebody was to pull up on them, pull up at their crib, pull up at their wife's job, any type of this crazy stuff they talking, if you was to reverse it on them, yeah, they'd be the first one snitching, crying. Condo say operatives. Yes, indeed. Ram say straight custards. Yeah. You see that dude with the pistol grip, pump chin. Who got the pistol grip, pump chin that be on BFTB channel needs to be studied. His tank eating is unreal. I don't know who you talking about. That's crazy. This man said the pistol grip pump chin. Wow. Let me see here. Abel, I don't know yet, Abel. Black and CC gonna try to make it. I'm not sure if they're gonna come. They're gonna try to make it. They got some business going on. Yeah, they got some business to take care of. So I don't know if they're gonna make it or not. Hopefully they can, but either way, we're gonna have us some a good time. We're gonna have us a good time. Eric Jordan in the super chat with that 5-piece, much love and much appreciation. Said it's uh, a basically a B move. I don't know how to say it. Bish. Say move to involve kids in the mix. Said I'm quite disappointed. Tank retiring in this manner would have loved for Tank to fight Shakur or even Keyshawn. Yeah, he a coward though, man. And the crazy part, his fans got, you know what I'm saying? His fans got an excuse for everybody he don't fight. Everybody. Like, it's nobody that you can name where he didn't fight, where his fans gonna be like, yeah, man, Tank bogus for not fighting him. Tank should have fought him. You know what I'm saying? He must just got here, Will be. He must just got here. You must have just tuned in or something like that. See, when you come into, I'm gonna give you some advice. When you come into the room, read the room. See what everybody's saying, what's going on before you start running your mouth. Fake news, fake news. I know it ain't. Y'all said the same thing when I told y'all that Tank and Lamar Roach fight wasn't happening in August 16th. Y'all said that was fake news. You lying, 78. You lying. You're lying, bro. You're lying. You're just a Tank hater. Tank don't need 6 months to build a fight. He's such a star. Tank can just announce the fight in 2 days and they can sell out. You're lying. You're lying. Well, now the fight ain't happening like I told you it wasn't happening. And the people who told me I was lying are nowhere to be found. See how that worked? That's how that worked. That's how that worked. I'm a big liar. And then when I'm proven to be correct, don't nobody say, hey, you was right, 78, my bad. None of that. Yeah, Red. Yeah. Yeah, Drink My Water was one of them. Talking about the fight happening in August. Told y'all gotta do just pay attention. But y'all love this man so much that you willing to lie for him. That's crazy. Look at this guy. News is nowhere else online. You're a liar. You're a liar. Because I'm one of the last people to do a video about this. All yesterday evening, they was talking about this. This was reported by Rick Glacier. And I said myself that I don't believe Rick Glacier because Rick Glacier is a liar. That's how I started off this video. I said, but due to the circumstances that Tank Davis has just ducked Lamont Roach and the fight been called off, he probably is from retire. And given the circumstances that Tank Davis himself has said that he wants to retire. That he finna retire and go get therapy and all this type of stuff. He been saying this stuff. So I don't know what you're talking about. This news can be found nowhere else online. That's cap. I'm the last person in America to do a video about this. Everybody, all yesterday, people was talking about it. So anyway, yeah, so I said, read the room when you come in here. Read the room, find out what everybody talking about. Now you just trolling because you just found what I was talking about. You found out what I was talking about. Now you're going to flip it to you was just trolling. I was just joking, man. It was jokes. That's how y'all do. But anyway, I've been on here talking for my good hour. I'm finna get ready take my baby to work real quick. So I'll be back later on with some more videos, man. But remember, y'all get y'all LDBC meet and greet tickets, man. Matter of fact, let me put the link in the chat for the meet and greet tickets, man. Y'all gotta make sure y'all get these meet and greet tickets, man, because don't be acting like you know, I didn't know I needed a ticket. Yes, you need a ticket, bro. We got bills to pay, man. We got bills to pay, so you need a ticket. You gotta make sure everything is everything. Let me see here. Where's the hold on one second. Let me find the meet and greet tickets. Link to the tickets. Here it go, right here. Put this in the chat. sure y'all get them tickets, man. If you coming, get the tickets, man. If you show up at the door with no ticket, it's gonna be $100 at the door, man. I keep telling y'all, I don't know. Somebody gonna think I'm playing. Watch, y'all gonna be mad at me. It's gonna be $100 at the door. David Jackson in the super chat with that 5-piece. Much love, much appreciation. Family says if they love him too much, get the Core Links app. He said because Tank going to the penitentiary. Oh wow. Court date 8/12/25. So he going to court, huh? So he might Tank might he might have to go sit down for a little bit. He might have to sit down for a little bit. Yeah, use code shower. Shower just said use code shower. And on that link you can get you $5 off for the ticket. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna eat good. For 2 days you're gonna be eating good. You know what I'm saying? With that ticket alone gonna pay for all that good grub you're gonna be eating. Especially in Vegas. You know, Vegas be taxing for food. I'm looking at these restaurants in Vegas. I'm like, my God. Yeah, I got a trick for Vegas though. Watch what I do. I got a trick for them. This ain't the old days no more. I ain't got money to waste like that no more. When you go spend $300 on some dinner, and then walk out with a belly like Tony Soprano, feeling like a big old boss. Them days is over with, Jack. When I get to Vegas, I'm going to the Olive Garden. I'm gonna find me an Applebee's somewhere. I'm gonna find me a Denny's. I'm pimping out that joker, man. I got to buy school clothes this month too. Next month, ain't no way. I ain't finna be out there spending no $100 on no steak. I'm gonna go right to Olive Garden and get me some salmon and some broccoli with some of that Parmesan cheese on it and some garlic sauce, garlic butter. It's going down. Yeah, ain't no way. Ain't no way I'm finna be up there spending them crazy prices on some steak. I seen they talking about $95 for a porterhouse. $95. If that don't come with a chick under the table giving me some head, I don't know what you're talking about. Ain't finna happen. Yeah, around school clothes is insane right now, dog. Shoot, man, I gotta get my oldest daughter like $800 for her school stuff. My youngest daughter, I'm gonna have to give her like $600-700 for her stuff, and that don't include the shoes. All right. So yeah, man, and you still gotta pay your regular house bills. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, this stuff, man, stuff ain't cheap out here no more, man. Especially when you living legally, legit. You ain't got no other finances coming in from the streets and nothing like that. This stuff, man, be taxing out here. Right, Ram. Shawa said this restaurants in Henderson. I'm no, I've been looking it up though. I'm going to I looked up. I seen some Olive Gardens in Vegas. It's a few of them, and I love Olive Garden. I don't care nobody. Olive Garden good, especially that salmon. They got Olive Garden out there. They got they got some Denny's out there for breakfast. They got a lot of different stuff. They got the same restaurants they got everywhere else. It's just they got a lot of other expensive restaurants that just ain't worth it. Vegas tourism is down right now. Prices for stuff is too high. Prices and stuff is too high. He said a good tomahawk steak is around $130. Yeah, and for a bone, you paying an extra $30 for a bone. You ain't finna do nothing with that bone. You paying for the weight of the bone. You can just give you a regular ribeye and without the bone, and it shouldn't be that price. And I love steak, but I'm not. I ain't paying that. I ain't paying them prices. Not right now. Times is rough on your boy. Times is rough, man. So I'm gonna hit that. I'm gonna hit the young Olive Garden when I get there, man. That's what I'm gonna do. Probably on that Thursday, I'm probably gonna hit the Olive Garden. Give me some salmon, some of that good house salad they got. Man, that salad be delicious. In the Olive Garden, I don't know what, man. I don't even like salad. In the Olive Garden salad, man, please forget about it. So I would say I can wait till I go back home. At least I can cook the way I want. I said, yeah, I hear that. Forget that 130. No, I go. This is what I do. I go to Costco because I eat a lot of steak, right? So I go to Costco and I get one of them big old ribeye rib roast and just cut that joker myself. It's gonna cost you about $200, somewhere close to 170, 200. I cut my own steaks out of that joker there. You get you about 15 ribeyes out of that mug, man, for like $170. Just put them in freezer bags, and then you know what I'm saying. And I don't eat them one every day or nothing. I might eat one or two a week. Another good steak tip is to get a chuck eye steak. Get you if you can find the chuck eye steak. It's cheap. It'd be like $5-6, man. That joker tastes just like a ribeye. Um, or you get you a chuck roast. Get you a chuck roast and shoot, you can eat off that mug. Put that mug in the slow cooker. What you call the slow cooker pot? What you call that thing? Keep forgetting. Whatever. You put it up in there and you be all right. Yeah, absolutely. Sam's Club. I used to be at Sam's Club. Now I go to Costco, but I go get that, and you can go. I go get eggs. Yeah, crock pot. Thank you, Thomas. Um, I go get eggs from there, from Costco. I can get like 60 eggs from Costco for like what, $13 or something like that. Like $13. Queen says too tough. You talking about the chuck eye? I mean the chuck roast? No, that's if you cook it like a steak. You got you can cook the chuck eye like a steak, but the chuck roast, because the chuck eye is really a piece of the ribeye that's still on there connected to the chuck part. But the chuck roast, you gotta slow cook that joke in a crock pot. Cook that all day, and you take it out like butter. It's like butter. Eric J said my partner got some chicken, so I get lucky with the eggs. Oh, you winning? Oh, you get them fresh eggs. You ain't gotta put them in the refrigerator. Man, you winning. Yeah, my sister got a friend who she sell eggs. She said she got chickens and stuff too. Um, I was gonna get some eggs from her, but nah, I can't mess with her because she too fine. She too fine. I don't even want to start talking to her because I'm boycotting. I'm boycotting side coochie right now. You know, so I'm in one of my little moods right now where I'm boycotting all side coochie. You know, when a woman too fine, she get on my nerves. You know what I'm saying? I know that sounds stupid, but when she too fine, she get on my. I don't even want to do no business with her. She too fine. You know what I mean? I gotta wait until I gotta wait until I calm down a little bit. Oh, you winning, man? Sheriff Deputy Max said, "Tell her I need some eggs." Yeah, I was trying to get some eggs from her one time. I went over there. That girl was so pretty, man. And she out there. I love to see a woman like do regular like farm work type of stuff. She out there like she got her boots on and them tight jeans, man. And she's so pretty and fine, and she out there working. And I'm like, man, this woman just I can't do it. I get away from you for a little while. Hey, Junior say, let her know Junior needs some eggs and legs. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I had to leave her alone. I said, nope, I ain't even gonna go down this trap. I'm boycotting side coochie for a little while. But I'm finna get up out of here though, y'all. Take my baby to work. I'll holler at y'all in a minute, man. 78 Sports TV. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Smash that like button. Share the video. Holler at y'all in a minute, man. Deuces.